Welcome to the Be Smart About Art podcast, delivered by yours truly, Susan J. Mumford. This week's episode recalls a time that I received an ineffective invitation to an art show that could have been easily rectified. This symbolises a key component of planning and staging exhibitions in the busy modern day. Enjoy. On a winter's morning many moons ago, I was invited to a group show of MA students at a prestigious London art programme. However, it was never going to be feasible to attend. Here's the thing. The event to which I had been invited was the duration of the show. That is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. over a 10-day period. I, like many people, have a demanding week schedule and already had plans for the one weekend of the exhibition. And furthermore, like many industry professionals, I am inundated with invitations like this one, and it simply didn't stand out amongst all of the others. Perhaps the only way to interest folks like myself in a student show would be to give me an opportunity to meet the makers, a special occasion of sorts, perhaps even at the evening. If you talk with experienced artists and dealers, they'll tell you that so many exhibition sales take place either at or as a result of special events. For example, the show opening, an artist or curator's talk, a wine tasting, and the like. It's also at such occasions that the bulk of visitors attend, for people know that others will go too, so it's a thing to do. With the increasing popularity then of pop-up shows, and in mind of getting people to your exhibition, it's essential to confirm access hours prior to committing to the hire of a space. A shocker that I experienced once upon a time was being quoted many hundreds of pounds by a London gallery for opening late any single evening in addition to the opening or vernissage. That was it included in the weekly rental. And being that the gallery was not open on Saturdays, it realistically only enabled people who were able to attend during working hours. They only had that one opening evening to attend an event, and frankly, that's not sufficient for Londoners' hectic diaries. My fellow exhibitors and I, as I was actually showing my own fine art photography at the time, we viewed the show as a CV building activity rather than a commercial one. Otherwise, such restricted hours would have been reasonable. So then why is it that people want to attend special events? Surely the exhibition itself is an event of interest. Well, it is in principle, and while your audience will still call in one by one, galleries can be very quiet during the day, there will still be significantly higher attendance if you specify special activities at specific times, effectively turning art shows into social occasions. In observing the popularity of the pieces on display with such a crowd who's interested and engaged, people who are in attendance are then also more likely to make purchases, and perhaps they're having a drink along with the occasion, which also might help. And by holding events, you might anticipate too an increase in passing trade during the occasion. For when somebody passes a crowded gallery, they too want to take part. You'll notice them stopping and looking and perhaps peering into the doorway. In an exhibition that I once curated, a passerby saw that tea and biscuits were being served in bright Union Jack china. This is the middle of the day. Upon walking through the show, cup and saucer in hand, he discovered the solution to a problem, the perfect work of art for his boardroom, a space he had been seeking to fill for no less than 7 years. When planning your art show, think about what events you'll hold, confirm the ability to hold these before committing to a hard space, and include these occasions across your marketing materials from day one. So when you send that invitation to the person who is equivalent to myself, you don't only invite them to the whole of the show or to one event, you actually go ahead and perhaps even have a little mention of other events taking place. Many thanks for listening. Stay tuned for future episodes and browse previous editions. At Be Smart About Art, we're here to help you thrive in a changing industry. Art is your life. Make it your living.